Hello and welcome to today's natural rest meditation. I'm Angela McLeod. I am a certified Kiloby Inquiries facilitator, and I'd like to do a little bit of movement at the beginning of our guided rest today. A lot of times, especially when we're really stressed and we're wound up with worried thoughts, and we can be disconnected from our bodies. It can be really helpful to just do a little bit of movement and some breathing to release that stress. And so let's do that. Let's do that before we go into the natural rest practice. So I'm going to scoot out a little bit, and I invite you also. I'm going to do this in a chair. I often do this kind of releasing work standing, and you can do that too. But since I'm guessing that most everybody here today is probably sitting, we'll do that. And so what I'd like to introduce is just the idea of when we're stressed, a lot of times in our bodies mirror that with contractions, with holding on. And so it can be helpful to actually kind of go with that a little bit. So we can actually contract and squeeze and then release. And so I invite you to do that with me if you want. So just taking a breath in and squeezing and then release. Shake it out. So again, breathing in, squeeze, and you can even arch back a little bit and then release forward and shake. Shake as much of the body as you can. If you're standing, you could probably shake a lot more of the body. So let's do a couple more of those. So taking a breath in, arching back, squeezing, hands, face, shoulders, back. And then release forward and shake. Of course, make sure you have enough room to do that. Arching back again, breathing in. Squeeze and release forward and shake. And just let your hands rest on your lap. I've got a sliding chair here so I can kind of scoot around a little bit. And then just notice how your body feels. Close your eyes for a moment. Just feel into the body. Scanning, noticing how it feels to have done that. Then place your hands over your heart. Sometimes actually placing our hands in a particular area of the body, wherever it feels comfortable to you. I like putting my hands on my heart. And then just breathing into that area of the body. Oftentimes when we're disconnected from our bodies, if we're wound up in our thinking or we're a little bit shut down, we're a little bit numb, just putting your hands on a part of the body that you feel comfortable with can help you get more grounded in the present moment. So let's move on in now to the guided natural rest. So getting comfortable, seated, standing, laying down, whatever works best for you. It's ideal to be comfortable, but also alert. So at least that you have your awareness here in the present moment. Let's begin by tuning into the breath. Start by noticing just how your breath is right now. Noticing what parts of the body move when you breathe. Let my words be pointers to where you could put your attention. You might notice where the body is moving, and it might ripple out to other areas of the body. Noticing how the body expands as the breath comes in, a kind of an uplifting outward movement of the whole body or areas of the body. Then as the body exhales, noticing how there's a softening, sinking. Allow yourself to sink into the seat, the chair, wherever you are right now when you exhale. Feel the support of the chair, the couch, or wherever you are. Feel where your body touches the seat. And as you exhale, allowing your body to settle a little bit more. It's always okay to have your eyes open or closed. If your eyes are open, it can be helpful to have your vision, your gaze be soft and generally focused. Having a soft gaze signals to the nervous system that it's okay to relax. It's also a nice break from our usual day-to-day where we are very pinpoint focused through our eyes. So we can help our nervous system shift a little bit by just changing how we use our eyes, how we look through our eyes. So a soft gaze, looking at many things at once. If you've ever looked at a tree when the wind is blowing it and you can kind of see the whole tree, all the leaves moving at once, or if you've watched clouds moving across the sky, and you can just see the whole movement of a group of clouds, that could be really relaxing to the nervous system. So if you notice thoughts arising, if there's a part of you that's commenting on what we're doing, or if there's any sense of resistance, let's just welcome that into and notice. Notice what you notice and welcome it in. Now let's take a few deep breaths so we can observe our breath just as it is. We also can play with the breath. We can breathe in more deeply, expand the tummy area with the breath as the diaphragm moves down. Feel the chest opening up. We breathe in more deeply. You can hold the breath for just a moment at the top of the inhalation. And that little bit of a hold also signals to the nervous system that it's okay to relax. Exhale. Watch the breath. Go with the breath as it comes out. Then another big deep inhalation. Hold for a moment. And then as you exhale, see if you can let that breath out slower. Maybe like you're blowing through a straw. So reducing that exhalation so that it lasts longer. This also is very relaxing to the nervous system. So these are just small ways that you can play with your breath and just notice how it affects the state of your nervous system, how you feel. Let's do a couple more of those. Now let's see if we can let our awareness expand to the whole body. So see what it feels like to be aware of your whole body all at once. It's like we're telescoping our awareness, our attention. Sometimes it's helpful to imagine your whole body as a statue. And you're just looking at that whole stillness of a statue. See if you can get the sense of that whole body all at once. Just resting with that quality of noticing a bigger picture, a bigger sense of yourself. Now see if you can also be aware of the surface of your body, your skin. You might notice how your clothing feels against your skin. You might notice the air on the skin that's exposed. You might notice the temperature of the air in the room around you. Just letting your awareness scan the surface of your body. At the same time as you're noticing what I'm pointing towards with my words, you may also notice sounds in the environment. You might notice other sensations in your body. You might notice an emotional tone or some thoughts popping in. You may even notice that you go somewhere else and you're just focused on uh, some other thoughts or reality. So just noticing that all of these things are phenomena that come and go in your awareness. See if you can also touch in with that in you, which is just simply here, aware of all this different phenomena that's arising and passing through. Letting each thing that you notice just be as it is. Allowing yourself to enjoy the space, enjoy the pace. Notice the silence between the words. Notice a sound, and then the sound disappears. And then notice the space in between. Notice that you can choose where your attention goes. So as we take a few more minutes to be with this natural rest, I invite you to put your hands again on your heart if you want. Allow your awareness to be in your heart center. Noticing that your heart is in between your lungs. As you breathe, there's movement there. Breathing in. It's almost like breathing into the heart. Breathing out creates this rhythm. It's resting your awareness in your heart. maybe even savoring some time of quiet and peace, just being present with yourself. Let's take a few more moments of silence and rest and presence together. And thank you for doing this with me. I wish you well and take care.